He's been called one of the greatest violinists of his generation, but there's a lot more to his story. Dr. John LaPook introduces us to virtuoso Augustin Hadelich.
It's not every day you get to see an 18th century violin up close.
So 1744 is when it was made, so not quite 300 years.
That instrument is in the loving hands of Augustin Hadelich.
It's, I think, natural to feel like some affection to the, even though it's a piece of wood, that we feel this affection to our instrument.
In the rarefied world of classical music, Hadelich stands out. At 39, he's a superstar soloist with the globetrotting itinerary and critical acclaim to prove it. The New Yorker magazine has called him an artist with no evident limitations. So central is the violin to his life that not playing it is not an option.
After a day or two or three, my fingers start twitching and I just have to play something and I feel much, much better. After more than 30 years of playing the violin, it almost becomes something that you need, you know? It's a dependence.
About how old were you when you completely fell in love with it?
Maybe I was 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old.
By then, he was a child prodigy, giving concerts in his native Tuscany. By 11, he was performing with orchestras. For him, it was just part of being a kid.
Your parents give you a violin, and you're like, great, you know. You take lessons, and you never really think about why do you play music? Why are you a musician? And I think I maybe tackled that question earlier than I would have otherwise.
Hadelich had to tackle that question at age 15, when a fire broke out on his family's farm. He suffered extensive burns, and his chances of survival were unclear.
It was really very, very serious. But once it looked like I would make it, then I started thinking a lot about, but I probably won't be able to play the violin and the piano anymore.
His right hand, the one that holds the bow, was burned. But he regained use of it through surgery and therapy. His left hand, crucial to any violinist, was somehow spared.
Looking back at it, did it give you a different relationship with music? Did it give you a different perspective?
Before this fire, I was a child. There wasn't the need to really answer tough questions about what music means to me. There wasn't no reason to ask myself that question. But then once if you realize you might lose it, that's I think when I realized how important it was to me.
Sitting just feet away as Augustin Hadelich breezes through Bach, you'll realize something too: the mysterious power of music to uplift and inspire.
Nobody knows exactly why we play music at all. You know, we get no evolutionary advantage from making music. For some reason, there's something that affects us very, very deeply and makes us feel things that are actually quite hard to put into words.
COVID hammered that home when this virtuoso, accustomed to selling out concert halls, serenaded social media audiences instead. He says the pandemic pause gave him a new appreciation for the joy of live music.
I think I cherish the moment on stage playing for audiences even more than before. There's a special feeling in the air and you somehow hear the music more and experience it more intensely. So yeah, I'm loving every moment of it.